Hi there! Alright, welcome to my first working and brainstorming video here. This is a kind of new experiment, and I'm going to see if people like it. And if they do, I might do more of them. Oh, frick. I might do more of them. So, today we're going to be working on an art and brainstorming video. Yay! So my name is JV and I am a developing artist and hopefully web comics artist one day. That's my goal anyway. Today I am brainstorming ideas for a possible webtoon. Now this is a brainstorm drawing of the house where it takes place, main setting. As for the genre, well, it's gonna be very adult. I'm gonna get that out of the way right now, because I've always found that being adult is fun and it causes less control over, or less restraints over what I want to do, and I don't like being told what to do. I've never liked being told to do. Heck, I once failed I failed a writing test in 2nd grade because I was told to write about how wonderful it would be to sail over the horizon in a hot air balloon and just watch things pass by. One problem with that: I am horribly afraid of heights, so that sounds like a nightmare. So little me decided I don't like that, but I am going to humor them just a little bit. I'm going to write about a hot air balloon. That's as closest to the prompt as I got. And I chose to write about a hot air balloon with a secret, hidden, compact basement in the basket. I don't know how that works, don't ask. Where there's a candy factory and just making candy while floating over the horizon. Yeah, I failed that writing test, but I feel like I should have passed because that was some very creative rules lawyering. Fuck, that's a hard word to say. Anyway, ever since then, I don't think it judged my writing any, it just judged my compliance. I am a writer, but I am one who does not like to be told to do. Anyway, yeah. Ramble. But that's what this video is for, is it not? Anyway, the setting is sort of a futuristic dystopia setting with retro aesthetic a little bit. Sort of an old gothic manor thingy vibe going on. And never mind my Discord noises. Where is it? Body type, that's what I'm looking for. Hell yeah. Oh, the dimensions of this thing are not good. Okay. Yeah, we want a portrait. Now, this is just an outline, so where's the light settings? Let there be light. Woo! Okay. Okay. Alright, this is a layer for the... So this is a new method I've learned lately. It's basically the shapes technique, where you make little shapes out of a figure. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, whoops, wrong. There we go. That works. Okay. So I'm still kind of piecing together what I want to do with this idea. Sort of tossing around things. I have a vague idea of a vibe, I guess. And right now, that's about it. It takes place... I had some notes about this. Hang on. Yeah, basically the idea is that this is on a separate planet in some future that's like a colony that is just gambling and red light districts. It's basically Las Vegas. Lawless Las Vegas. And these people work for this red light business of sorts under the proprietor, who is probably going to be a villain later on, because woo, I love fun villainous ladies and men, and just in general. Anyway, but I have vague ideas of plot beyond that. So I'm gonna work tonight in this video on developing some more specific ideas for what I want to do with this. I know I want to make it a webtoon, I think, which is like those vertical long thingies, long boys. Yeah, because that will be fun. And it's a new challenge. Let's see. This is the hairline, by the way. Always put that there. And I know the model has the eyes up here, but screw it. We are not going 100% by the model because that restricts our abilities. And I'm talking in plural. I sound crazy. Okay. Oh, we're missing a hand. That's not good. Just everyone who's ever done art knows hands are like the devil for developing artists. I remember reading a story online about this guy who went to an art camp with a kid who built a whole culture of hiding hands, of hands being taboo just to avoid drawing hands. And honestly, goals. Like, that is its own kind of bizarre creativity. Anyway, this is our proprietor and villain of later on, Miss Jessica Bell, haha, I'm so clever, Jessa Bell, James, who is also known by Jezebel within the business. That is a nickname, that is not her actual name. Okay. Oh, soda break. I need regular soda breaks to keep the vibes and creativity going. Sorry for my gross, weird gulping noise. I hope you don't hear that. Anyway. So we have a model. And watch as I... Oh, fuck. Wrong layer. Haha. That reminds me of the Emperor's New Groove meme. Anyway. My videos will probably never be perfectly on topic because I am too ADHD for that. Okay. I'm actually gonna do 3 layers for this one. This is a rough draft layer. Before that is a structure layer. And then we're gonna have our final layer, which will be fancier and fancy schmancy and whatever. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, by the way, this technique is I really recommend it if it helps you because it is amazing. It's changed my life. Oh. Those eyes look really weird to me, so let's redo that. So, Jessa here, the idea is she's not the best boss, probably actually actively terrible. And she just sort of runs the place. And she's the madam of this, well, technically brothel, I guess, is what we're going here for. Yeah. Ah, why can't I make these eyes look normal? Fuck. Oh, wait, I should probably do more suitable eyes first. A nose, too. Because usually if I draw a nose, that gives me an idea of where the eyes should go. Oh, yeah. Lashes. Got those seductive lady eyes going. Oh, frick. You know what? This one is perfect, so I'm just going to copy this one. Lesson number 1 of drawing. It is... Things like this are not cheating. They are techniques to make your life easier. Because technically you drew this once, so you're not copying anybody except yourself. And you have permission to copy yourself, I assume. Okay. Yeah, in my business, retail, the company I work for, there's a saying that they always give us, and that is work smarter, not harder. And that is what I like to apply to writing. Or drawing. Well, probably writing too, but that's another story for another day. It's still not perfect. Great. Let's do these individually. Okay. And this one, actually, right here needs to be moved to make it just perfect. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna... So yeah, she's the proprietor of this business, and she is a bad bitch girl boss, and I say that in the most flattering way possible, because sometimes villains are fun, and yeah, fun story. When I was a little kid, my sister and her friend, whenever I tried to play with them, because I guess they didn't want me to, they would always make me be the bad guy, and I hated it. I was uninformed and wrong, because being the villain is objectively the best thing ever. Because you get to be dramatic and hammy, and it is so much fun. And I swear, if I were an actor, I would want to be the villain sometimes, but not too much, not to typecast myself. I don't want little children running away from me on the street. Ah, she's evil. No. Of course, that would be probably hard for me to actually act, because I am a pushover in real life. Shit. Oh, shit. No, that's not right. Okay, I'm not really good at doing lips. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite animes and mangas, well, the manga initially, had this style with these very puffy lips for women, and it was weird at first, but I will say that anime worked with that style and made it really work. The manga art style is very much an acquired taste. By the way, the manga and anime in question is Erased. I really recommend it, but definitely watch the manga first if you want to get any mileage out of the mystery element, because the anime makes it painfully obvious and it ticks me off. Anyway. What was I? Oh yeah, villains. She is the villain that will become apparent. How much she will become one, time will only tell. Hmm. One day, maybe with this technique and some practice, I will actually manage hands, and I will cry in happiness, because that's one less difficult thing. And I have to tackle feet, and oh god. Well, at least the bright side of this is I may never become the kind of artist that people who are really into feet like, because I can't draw them very well, and I wouldn't want to do that anyway. No offense, just, I don't get it. Anyway, I do love shoes, though. I'm so bad at staying on topic. Okay. Huh. That's not too bad. Let's give those feet some... Oh, well, we're putting shoes on them anyway, but... Okay. Okay, we have a face and a body. It's for hair. Oh shit. Did not mean to do that. This is looking pretty good for a draft layer. Woo! Nope. I don't like that. Nope, don't like that either. It's looking kind of limp. You need to give the hair some body of its own. Shit. That's not good. My rule when it comes to drawing and references is generally just as long as you're not actively taking from someone else you know you don't have permission to, do what makes it easier. There's no shame in it at all. I mean, Clip Studio does not put these little models in here to take up your hard drive space. They are to be used. So, use them. Use them or lose them. I don't know. Probably a business suit would work. I'm not really good at doing those little flappy things there, but whatever. I'm not a pro artist, I'm just an artist. Ah! Frick. That's good enough. The only problem with referencing things and tracing things is just integrity, stealing. If someone tells you not to do it on their art, you shouldn't do it. That doesn't mean using references and models is a bad thing altogether, which it feels like some people in the art community still believe. And I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, why would you make life so much harder for yourself for no reason when you could just make it simpler? I mean, if we really wanted to make it hard for ourselves, we'd just go back to stone and chisel. But no, we have, in nearly every job, we have gizmos and devices to make things easy and more efficient. So that carries over in art as well. Yeah. Oh, that's too big a button. Nope. Okay. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this video probably isn't going to be for kids. If it already wasn't, it certainly isn't now. Huh. That's not even. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna give her a business suit and a pantsuit because a skirt is just too restricting, you know? Maybe it's good for some people, but not for her. I don't see it for her. Jez is businesslike and ruthless. She'll wear a gown or a skirt when it suits her, but when she needs to, she'll usually wear pants because they're more efficient for just walking around in. I know that as much as I love dresses and skirts and stuff, I would never wear one. I just like them for the aesthetic and for putting on other characters that are not me. I tell you what, growing up in the 90s, as a little kid, we always had to wear our Sunday best to church, which meant dresses for girls, and I hated it. Between the dress and the hairspray and the pantyhose, oh gosh, I hated it. It was like pantyhose was like a prison for my legs, and then that dress, always sit like a lady, frick you, I want to sit how I damn well please. And jeans or pants, you can do that. So, pants and jeans are superior for me. Yeah, I've gotten on. white rabbit trail is what I think what my pastor actually used to call them when we got off topic. Yep. Yeah, you can tell I was a church kid. And I'm gonna stop there before I go on another white rabbit trail about church. Okay. Fancy. Oh, heels, but not too much heels because they are really actually very inefficient to walk in. I do not understand, especially as someone who's flat-footed as hell. And I'm just like, why? I see some of these heels with sharp inclines, and I'm like, wow, that looks like a broken ankle waiting to happen. Okay. That's pretty good for the time being. I mean, maybe I shouldn't get too fancy. This is a concept sketch after all. Yeah, I'm just going to go with 2 layers. And oh right, her title is Madam Maya. No, that's an E, not an A. I'm an idiot. Okay. That looks pretty good, I think. Yeah. And oh. And here we go. Here is a sketch I did last night when I first conceived the idea. Mostly initially because I was very fascinated with pole dancing, because it is very cool looking, to be honest, what some people can do on these things. So, yes. So, yeah, this is the manor. It's pretty huge. As you can tell, it's the one she inherited, maybe either inherited or just bought because she's really rich or something. And just like to start a business out of. And it has this sort of, I'm trying to go for this sort of gothic old manor look, which is really cool actually. Really spooky and eerie, but really cool. She runs the establishment out of this house right here. And yeah, there we go. There's a little plaque here, and there's probably going to be a road going to. Should I do another thing? Working on what the aesthetic is going to be, because, I mean, I do like the idea of slick cars and stuff, but I also like the idea of a semi-Victorian look. Almost. But it'd look, come on, load. Load. That is a good time for a soda break. Yep, soda break. Okay. Okay. Oh dear God, that's huge. Damn. Let's make this. Let's see if we can mess around with the light. Yeah, I like the idea of these sort of old London houses and buildings They're very tempting. I do like a mix of the modern and the old-fashioned. There's something very compelling about that. And I just would love the idea of doing all these epic, hmm. I'll have to think on this because there's two very good options. I can make this city sort of look old London-y except for like modern tech, or I can make it like super futuristic. I like to go for something in the middle, to be honest. Oh, let me the problem is I don't know how much I can mix architectural styles and stuff without looking really weird and all over the place and unfocused. And as an artist, you really need to have something to tie it all together and make it work. Otherwise, it's just sort of confusing for the reader because they don't know what they're looking at. There we. That's not quite right. Oh, another feature I've started taking advantage of is tilting the canvas to match what I'm trying to do here. This is just a few drawings I'm going to put on the Patreon when I'm finished to give more of an idea of the setting and stuff as I think of it. Obviously, y'all are the first to hear it, so that's pretty cool, but, you know. Oh, that's I think I saw, small object. I'm gonna try several things here for looks and see what I like the best. Because one idea I had is to sort of blend, like, have an old look of it, like an old, sort of, old-timey look, but still have, like, technology that's pretty much advanced. It just has an old look about it, so I kind of like that look. That's why it looked so off. Okay. Oh, I want these to look taller, so I'm gonna make that card a little smaller. Okay. I'm gonna look on I don't know. I was gonna look on Pinterest for examples of the lamps, but I mostly have Moroccan style, and I'm going for a more traditional 1800s English vibe here. Or just old-timey English and how it looks. Oh. shit. Oh, that's too close, maybe. Yeah, that's probably too close. That looks hideous. Let's delete that and try again. Yeah, this is just really concept art, so I'm not like trying, not going too hard on making it super snazzy. And yes, I am shamelessly abusing these models for architecture and stuff because honestly, work smarter, not harder. Yep, that's my excuse. I will shamelessly stick to that. Oh, dilemma. I want to have cobblestone because it adds to the look for the streets, but cobblestone is such ass to draw because you do all these little circles over and over and over again to make it look right. Sometimes it doesn't even look right then. Then you just want to throw your damn computer out the window. Okay. Okay. The older I get, the more I appreciate these old-timey vibes. Of course, I never want to live in the old times, obviously, for obvious reasons. It's not good for queer people like me, and stuff like in female-bodied people like me, also like me. Oh, shit. The angle is all wrong. The city I'm thinking of is obviously very crime-ridden because it's like a sort of lawless area. Lots of gambling goes on, lots of drinking, lots of stuff like that. A lot of the rich people rule it. Eat the rich. Anyway, back to your regular scheduled programming. Okay. Nothing like having a random funny thought and laughing and then realizing you sound crazy. Well, oh, and be sure if you want in the comments to tell me if you feel so moved. Tell me what your favorite aesthetic is. Decade, or I don't know if you want to go by cyberpunk, steampunk, and all that, or decades of history and time periods, whatever. Just what's your favorite look for a setting is what I want to know. I love these. It looks so fancy and old school. And that's just what I'm going for. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I had a hair in my mouth. I hate that. Come on. Okay, go away. Another thing since I'm on such a retro kick, I've recently gotten myself a nice Polaroid style camera and a mini Polaroid. They're called Insta-X, but they're basically just mini Polaroids. I love them. But yeah, I've gotten one of those. Two of those. I am not good with money. Nobody has ever accused me of being good with money. And if they did, I would laugh. If they suggested it, I would laugh in their face because no. Doop, doop, doop. Well, I mean, I'm flattered the person would think I'm responsible, but I also want to laugh because I am the very opposite of responsible. But I try. And that's what counts. At least that's what I tell myself. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna draw. I like the idea that in certain districts, all the lamps are red lights or pink lights in the red light districts appropriately. I feel like that'd be a nice touch. I'm gonna try and think of it later how I can squeeze some fancy aesthetic tech with a retro look. So it looks like it could belong in the olden days, but it is actually very futuristic. I like that look. I like that vibe. Oops. Shit. I am going to let us off here, and if you like what I have shown you today, please hit that like and maybe even subscribe button, and it will motivate me to do more things like this, more sharing of ideas. And on Patreon, I am JB Comics, and that's comics with an X. JAYBIECOMIX. Yeah. Well, until next time. Later.